All right, welcome to the activation for session 2 of a roadmap to emotional recovery. In this activation, we want you to get out your journal and your pen. It's very simple. We want you to write a list of at least 3 healthy behaviors you do when you're stressed out. These are your coping behaviors. Write down 3 healthy behaviors you do when you're stressed out. So give me some examples.
I take a walk. I call a friend. I journal.
All right. And then next, we want you to write a list of 3 unhealthy behaviors that you do when you're stressed out. Are these your survival or coping behaviors? And what are 3 unhealthy behaviors that you do?
I worry, and I worry. I go on a marathon run, and I do 27 miles. And I drink a bottle of wine.
And so those things are unhealthy because you're taking it to the extreme.
Right.
All right. So once you have your 3 healthy behaviors you do when you're stressed out or when you're in survival mode, and your 3 unhealthy behaviors you do when you're stressed out, we want you to share that with your partner or your group.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next part is, obviously, we want you to practice the healthy coping behaviors as you're dealing with this trauma. And we want you to minimize the unhealthy coping behaviors.
Exactly. So if I'm drinking 2 bottles of wine, I need to say, okay, I'm going to look at that right now because I'm stressed out, and I'm just going to have a glass of wine. And pull back on those things that your survival mechanisms has brought you into. So we want to pull back on what's not working for us because we don't want those things to take over and cause more damage in our lives. So the other thing is that as I start to pull back on those unhealthy ones, I can bring them into a healthy modality. So I take a walk. My unhealthy is I'm running, I'm just keep running. I'm running too many miles a day. For my feet are hurting. It's not healthy. I'm not taking care of myself. There's a lot of smoke outside. It's still, unhealthy for my lungs. So over here, maybe I'm going to run 5 miles a day in a gym on a treadmill. So I move that over here and see that this is a healthy way of doing it versus an unhealthy way.
And once you do that exercise, you have completed the activation for session 2, and we'll move on to session 3.